Thanks everybody for joining this new training. And with most things what I do, I think about it. And today I Skyped with Karen what she said, now what need the mammals the most? And I came up with an idea that I asked you first in question before we dig in the content. I kind of have only one request, that you participate in this question. Okay? Everybody ready for this question? Because it matters. The result of this question matters what you get. Does that make sense? So I hope you see a poll now, correct? Do you see a poll? And then it should say, what do you need the most? And answer 1 is training of the tools. Answer 2 is fulfillment help. And answer 3 is paying clients. Where do you need the most help with? With the tools is number 1. Fulfillment is number 2. And number 3 is paying clients. Guys, see all the screen, and let me know if you made your choice up. Okay, so take a look at the screen. 1 is tools, 2 is fulfillment help, and 3 is paying clients. Okay, so everybody voted now? I seen a couple of you guys did not vote it yet, so please vote. So we got a good poll. Will explain it all. Okay, now let me try to bring this on the screen. I'm not good in that. Close poll and then share. Do you guys see it now? Do you guys see the result? So tell me, is it what you expected? %70 significantly, the majority needs help to find a paying client. So what do you expect from me? I'm going the coming weeks focus my time helping you to find paying clients. And we start today. Today we're going after a method that will help you to find a paying client. Friday I have another product coming out but address that issue actually easier. Okay, and then I'm also working on another product, and it's all about getting paying clients, because in my opinion you do have the tools and you do have the training, you have Karen with this around you, and you have support ticket, and you get weekly training. So you might need some time to get familiar with it, but it's not really your biggest problem. You know, you go to jackhopman.com and you have enough tools to work with. You have enough training to work with. So, fulfillment. Now, the fulfillment comes into place when you have a client, correct? And to do the fulfillment for the first clients does not hurt at all. So you get kind of educated, skilled to do the work by yourself. Fulfillment comes into place when your pipeline with new clients goes faster than you can handle the fulfillment. And do you know what the good thing is? Once clients comes in, the money comes in. And a lot for the fulfillment can get solved with money. So that cannot be a big issue. So the really big issue, the really big point is getting clients, correct? And that is where we're going to focus on in the coming weeks. Today I will discuss a strategy you kind of know, but maybe you haven't paid attention to it, what really works. Friday, you can expect an email from me from an, to me, so easy way to get clients, okay? And a fun way. I really like that way. So that's coming Friday. And then next month or so, you will learn another way to get clients. So the common weeks is getting clients. Okay? Okay, and Andre said this is my first training. So Andre, I hope that I don't disappoint you. My training is a little bit different than you probably are used to, okay? So hope you get used to and you like my training. Let me know at the end how you like it. I appreciate that. So, having that said, I have to hide the poll. Everybody understand the poll now? Okay? You guys see my screen? jackhopman.com. Now, how do I explain this? Who of you think, do you think it is important to have a Google My Business listing? Okay, we're going back to the basic. I know, okay, it's kind of going back to the basic. But sometimes when you put things in perspective, it makes all sense. So yes, very important. Okay. The reality is 40% of all the businesses are either unclaimed or not optimized. Wow. Do you think it is hard to convince a local business that people nowadays look online to find their business? And if their business is not showing on Google Maps, Google Places, Google My Business, that those visitors, those people go to the competitors? I cannot remember that when I said, okay, to Google Business, you know, do you think it is important to list in Google My Business? That I say no. No, it's not important. No. That time we are past. Every local business know that they need to list it on Google, okay? Google My Places. Now, knowing that, there are two things. First is you can go with your car, with your bicycle, whatever, Toon Plaza. You see the name of the Google place, you see the name of the business, you know the address. You don't need that, no, you just enter the business name and you look up on your cell phone or your iPad if that business is showing up on Google. I find it's the easiest method to get a client. If the business is not showing up, you walk in the door and said, hey, I'm an internet marketer man. I do a survey. You're not listed on Google My Business. Instead of that, because the competitor is showing up then at the moment, they go to business B. Do you know how the business owner responds? They respond frustrated. They say, I don't know how to do that. Google changes all the time. I know we are not busy. He's stressed. Do you know what you say? I can help you. This is where I know how to do it. I know Google is not easy, but we can fix that for you. This strategy is not hard, correct? If you're really in need for a client, if you really need money, it takes some feedback, it's not always the best method, the easiest method to do it behind the desk, this method, but it works. Everybody has an I call it an iPad. What is this? What's the name again? An iPad, but not an iPhone, a tablet. Everybody has a tablet nowadays. So yeah, you can do it on the smart screen. I would show it on the tablet because it's easy to read. But you can do it on the smartphone. I would do both. A smartphone you already have. So now that is method number one. Now I have to admit I like to do the things behind my desk. That's me, okay? I like to have a tool to find all those unclaimed businesses and send them an email, a screenshot or whatever to tell about the problem. Okay, maybe I need to send 100 emails to get one client, but I don't need to walk in the door and go in the plaza and that. Okay, if you are that person like me, but either way is good, okay? You just open Lead Finder Jack. Let me open change screen, and you go to unclaimed, okay? And then it collects all the unclaimed businesses and you can prospect them. Now, this method is so easy for two things. Lead Finder Jack collects all the leads. LinkedIn email template and you prospect them. But also that Karen made a very short training video about it. Okay, training, Lead Finder Jack, and that's unclaimed. Okay, so in a couple of minutes you know how to do this. Okay, there's no, everybody can do this in this call. You know, you don't need to be an expert. What do you think, guys? What is holding you back not to do this? I actually have another question, a related question. I forgot. Let me go back to the poll. Do you guys see the poll again? Let me know if you see the poll again. So, do you guys see 10%, 20%, 70%? How much of your time should you spend to get clients? Yeah, now you know, correct? Now you know. Now you know, correct? Most of your time. Now be honest. Tell to me. Do you spend 70% of your time to get new clients? Carl said no. No. Do you feel that is a hard confrontation, correct? That is a hard confrontation. So you said just to me, I need more clients? Jack, I need more clients. That is my biggest problem. Correct? But I only spend 5, 10% to get new clients of my time. That doesn't match, correct? It is okay to spend 10% of your clients, of your time to get clients if you have enough clients. Now, Arlene brings a good point. I have to admit, Arlene always brings up the right points. So I need to know how to do the fulfillment, how to become an expert at Google My Business. Do you guys feel the same? Jack, you just said it is easy to get a client for Google My Business. But how do I gain that knowledge? How become I an expert? Do you feel the same? Do you feel to be an expert in Google My Business? I see only no's. Okay. There's a lot of confronting this training, correct? Sometimes it's good. Now I have good news and I have good news. The good news is for the ones who are an active enterprise or an active sales Dynamite Jack member. You probably know, if you go to products, that I have a MAPS PhD training, correct? Do you know that? You probably know, correct? So, if you are an active enterprise or an active Sales Dynamite Jack member, you get free access to Maps PhD. And we just have added a lot of modules. So normally it comes with Maps PhD Part 1. And those are a lot of modules. Okay? Why citation are important, citation building secrets, citation building best practices, citation cleanup guide, citation audit method. So that's part number 1, all about citation. Part number 2, okay, let me bring that up. Part number 2. One second, it's coming up. Server slow. I see Google just have bought up another mapping company. Yes. Google changes all the time. So part number 2, getting an address for your lead gen sites. Google Guide local business reviews. Must be on-site optimization. Schema. How to get dark images. So you probably know how to create a listing. But what the business also wants is ranking. So Maps Expert goes into ranking. Okay? And then very recently we added a new set of topics. So let me address this first before I discuss this topic. What do you think changes more often? Google or the weather? The weather changes kind of once a day, correct? Google changes, I feel they have 10 changes each day. You know? So if you do, that is why Google local my business, why business owners cannot catch up. Okay? So with Maps XP Expert, we said how to generate more reviews. Local pack now becomes local ads too. So there is some news coming on. How to recognize and eliminate spam. What are practical listings and what do you do with them? What to do after cleaning, after citation building. How to get more reviews for your business. So you see, Google is changing. My team is daily working to get the latest news in an easy training module. So enter yes if you are an active, monthly paying, enterprise and Sales Dynamite Jack member. If you don't have access, you can send the support ticket and I will resend the info. Now, that was the good news. But I also have very good news. No, there's no bad news. We don't do that. Maps PHP Expert. So you can check it out. If you don't have, if for some reason you don't want Expert, if you don't want Sales Dynamite, you can buy it as a separate product. Okay, it's $9 the first week, so you can check it out, and then $97 per year. Because why is it $97 per year and not unlimited? Because Google change all the time. We want to bring something on the market what all the time get updated. Because if you bring something on the market with Google, it is expired after the refund period. You guys Recognize that? Who bought in Google Maps products in the past? And say, hey, at the moment I wanted to use, Google already changed. Never could use that product. Now with the expert, we want to do it different. We said, and I also need it for my business, not only for yours, we said we will allocate dedicated time each day to go through Google updates and create a new module for it. So that is the only thing for Google Maps, Google Places, Google My Business, what you ever have to buy. Okay, there's nothing else what you need to buy. You will not find better information. Maybe the first day that Google announced it, because it takes time to go to the source, how it works, but it is up to date. Okay, the guys get it? So you have a choice now. You know that it's easy to find clients. There's a lot of business, 40%. Can you imagine? Every business owner is almost where you walk against to. They need Google My Business service. So there's a lot of opportunity for you. So either you get it for free with enterprise plan or with Sales Dynamic, or you become an expert and grab the product. Okay, either way is fine to me. I don't have a preference. The only thing what I want is that you take action, okay? That you, if you need clients, you spend 70% of your time to get clients. So tell me what you think now. What is going in your head? So Larry said, great. Michael said, what do we charge for map service to clients? Arlene said, I can do this. Does it work the same way in Colombia? Yes, it's all the same. So how much to learn, too little time to learn it, okay? I sent out 300 emails already this weekend using library emails, okay? So follow up with a call. Ranking back 3 is challenging. Yes, it is. So it is, and some cities is harder than others. Now, what I wanted to say. Now, for every marketer, every guru is different. Okay, some gurus tell you charge $500 for it. I'm not against it. I'm not against that. That it's up to you. If you want to know how I run my business, I do it differently. 99% of my business is recurring. The 1% is, I don't know, one-time deals, product release, but I do not have any local client with one-time payment. Why do I do that? Because getting a client is kind of challenging, correct? Takes time, effort, getting the credit card, all that kind of things. It doesn't take too much effort to convert them to a monthly paying client. You don't get $500 per month for this. No, you don't. But you might get $197, or you might get $97 per month. And it is my personal thing, if you ask me, Jack, how much should you ask for it? Either $197 per month or $97 per month. And do you know what you want to do that? Add to that, I mean, you want a 12 months service contract, and the first month they can cancel. Okay? Because, to be honest between us, the most work is at the beginning, to set it up, to create the citations, or to have those citations created. So there's some work but needs to be done more in the first month than the next month. There's still some work to do, especially when the rank is dropping. So, but you don't need to tell it. You said if that comes up, you just say, yeah, that is why I didn't charge a setup fee. Okay? But you can also charge a setup fee. It's up to what you feel comfortable with it. Okay? So I'm just sharing with you. No, not setup fee. Yeah, but make sure you charge a monthly, correct? Okay, I will come up with a payment system. I wish I could clone my programmers, so that's coming. So if they cancel, do you take away everything? Now, that is kind of, I prefer to own the business listing. Okay, I prefer to own the website. I prefer to own the phone number. Does it all work? No, it does not always work. Okay. But to be honest, my clients hardly cancel. And to be very honest, I hardly communicate with my clients after the first month. The first month there's a lot of interaction. I like this, I like that. You set it up, they get results, and they are focused on their own business. Okay, that is why I always said Google AdWords is the most easiest whatever that exists, because you can instantly get results. They are happy and you are happy. But maps, every client needs. Google AdWords, not every business owner wants. So with Google Maps, you have something that it's easy to get a client for. Okay? Do you know? Will you bring me an ID? So, what happened if you go to Google Maps Expert, you apply all strategies, and the business is not ranking on the top 3 place? What is happening now? What is happening then? What happens then? You get a 12-month contract, and the business is not listing on the first page because there's a lot of competition. You did everything right. Do you know what my answer is? What would be your answer? So, too high bounce rate. Yeah, the website couldn't be good, but I hope you use Local Team Jack website. So, what is the answer? Google My Business. Yes, Patrick got it. Google My Business is relied on SEO. The competition, amount of reviews, a lot of things. You cannot control Google to have a listing, a top listing on the first place. It's just not possible. You can do everything right, but at the end Google determines. If the business say, yeah, I want to be in the first place, your answer is, yeah, I can do that for you. We just use AdWords. With AdWords you can control the position of the home page on the first page of Google. You can control if you want to be in the top, in the middle, in the bottom, which keyword it shows. Yeah, that is how you solve it. Problem solved. You guys get it? It's such an easy upsell. If you such an easy upsell if they start complaining. Just explain that you don't have control, but there is a solution. With AdWords competition, click on ads in the first place 12 hours, and I don't know what you all, and find this, yes. So I want you to get started. This is, I kind of want to say episode 1, getting clients. That is an easy method to get clients. Friday, you will get an email from me, from an incredible source, how to get clients. You don't need to do cold call. It is fun. You let them know which kind of clients you want. It's amazing. Okay? So that is come Friday. The coming weeks is all about getting clients. Does that make sense? So watch my email on Friday because I'm super excited. Okay, if you want to talk with me, just PM me on Facebook. If you are an active enterprise member and you don't know how to get access to Maps PSB Expert, then send a support ticket, okay, with your enterprise email, and then we send you the login back. Okay. Wait, said client's the only thing I need, Jack. Good. So I want you to be aware that as active enterprise member or active sales dynamite, Jack, you get rewarded, okay? I will do my best to get your clients. Your credits are not gone. They build up over time. Okay, there will become a time that you need them. Okay? I think that's it for tonight. Okay, so a lot of niches comes with the enterprise version. They don't get sold separately. I do that for 2 reasons. So the most important reason is everything changed. The browser changed, WordPress changed, everything changed. It does not make sense to buy something and after the cancel period it doesn't work. Okay? So with that said, I don't want to hold you up. go to jackhopman.com. Let me show you. Go to jackhopman.com. Home. And can't spend so much time to create all those training videos. We all benefit from it. So then you go to lead for the Jack. Okay. Oh, 1 second. I have to go on the training. Lead find and Jack, and then we go to unclaimed. So watch that training video. Okay. If you want access to Maps PHP, you go to under products and then you select Maps PhD. Okay. Okay, I get a screenshot. I'm going to trust this. That is a great screenshot. Otherwise, Daryl is not my friend anymore. Let's see. Okay, so Daryl said after 3 weeks up, 10 minutes doing AdWords. Then 6 other listings on page 1 organized. Google will help the website ranking. I'm not doing AdWords for this client. Okay, so Daryl is pretty good in doing Google My Business listing. So do you still charge 100 for AdWords on top of what we are paying for Google My Business? Yes, I do. Now, this is a kind of a little bit the truth. My position might be a little bit different than yours. My biggest constraint is time. So I have decided recently I just increase my rates. Okay, I get probably fewer clients, but the clients I get, they pay well. So that is how I kind of solve the problem of time, because fewer clients, more payment. So that is how I throttle the amount of clients and my workload. Does that make sense? So what I do might be a little bit different than you do, but I do this correct. So what are you charging? I charge $197 for Google My Business, and I charge $197 to manage AdWords. So almost $400 per month per location. I do everything per location. I used to do $197 for Maps and AdWords, but because my biggest constraint is time, I have decided not to do that. I just charge for each of them. And it works, I have to say, it works. So I might get lesser clients, but I earn more. And bottom line is better for me. Okay? So last week I get one client which pays me $300 per month to manage their website. I don't charge to create the website. I charge for 2 locations, the AdWords search, AdWords management, and the Google My Business. So that's $200 plus $200, $400 per location. 2 locations is $800 plus $300 for the website, is $1,100 per month per location, per client, $1,100. Do you know how much time I have needed when everything is set up? Maybe an hour. You know how much time it takes for me to do everything? Couple of hours to set it up. My team does all the work. They do the Google My Business listing. I still do by myself the AdWords setup. I have a designer which creates the website, and I have a programmer. So to me, It's only a couple of hours work. The best news is, after the first month when everything's set up, I hardly have work with it. So why do I share this? Because you can always grow, and at a certain moment you increase what your fee is. You get less new clients, but the good news is you earn more. So how do I convince them to pay monthly? That is not so hard. So let me address that. Sam, you are a business owner, correct? You probably know a little bit about Google and SEO. Google My Business is kind of SEO. There are 50 businesses in your area and you want to be listed on the top. You don't get that the first month. It takes time to rank high on Google. That takes ongoing work. Google changes all the time. Doesn't make sense to pay me the first month, get no results. No. You want results, correct? That takes effort on my end, monthly. Every time when something is not correct, it needs an update. This is, I want you to get results, and that is why I only work with you on a monthly basis for at least a year. Okay, you share your terms and you make clear why you specify those terms. Okay, it's not that hard. You have to explain why it makes sense. Okay, it's not that hard. Believe me, it is not that hard. You just have to deliver. You have all the tools. I know you charge usually 500 one time. Many gurus tell you to do that. Okay, I don't say that's wrong. Okay, I don't say that's wrong. I do not say that's wrong. But that is not how I run my business. My business is recurring. Okay, so up to you how you want to run your business. I do not need to go after clients next month. I don't. I hardly earn lesser when I do get no clients. Okay, that makes me happy. That gives me good feeling. I have no doubt I can pay my bills next month. I have no doubt. That gives me a better feeling that, okay, I earned this month well, but next month I have to work again to earn money. I just don't like that feeling. That is not me. Kind of want to build up a security. So that is my view on it. But if you say, hey Jack, I get more clients for $500 one time than $97 per month, cannot convert, okay, it's not bad. It's just how you want to run your business. But I can only tell you, try to get a monthly. If a monthly doesn't work, you can go for the one-time deal and say after 3 months, if you still need help, we can sign up you for a service contract, whatever. But try to get for a monthly. Does that make sense? How about refund policy? I don't give refunds. Local business owners, they are not looking for refunds. They are not looking for refunds. They might want to cancel, but I have never had to refund one of my clients. I don't think they are after refunds. Okay, if they charge $500 and you don't deliver, okay. But with a monthly, I don't have that experience. Okay? So it's, let's say you have a refund. You have 20 clients and one asks you a refund. So what? That is just part of doing business. Refunds, it's not a, is you have to see, and that is how you can minimize or lower the pain. Refunds is part of doing business. Okay? So if you want to hear a funny story at the end, who drives a fast car? A race car, you know, a BMW, Mercedes and whatever. I had one too. It was one of my dreams when I was young. In the Netherlands, they have those automatic speed cameras. You know, if you drive too fast, you get it. They take a picture, and if the license plates, they charge you. Every month, I got a ticket because with a BMW, you cannot drive slow. It's just not possible. You know, it's just not possible. It drives so smooth. It's fun. You know, enjoy a little bit. So, do you know what it helps me? Judging the tickets as a fixed cost to drive in BMW. And that is how you have to judge a little bit the refunds. Percentage wise, it will not be big. You know, it's just part of doing business. So like maybe you don't like PayPal fee or whatever. That is just part of doing business. Okay? You have to run, you have to operate as a business. You have to think as a business. Okay? You have to have the mindset as a business. Does that make sense? So, so I have to say again, I really enjoyed today's training. I have to thank Karen about the topic. So if you want to do that, go to Facebook and thank Karen for the topic. Friday, I will send you an email with a source how to get clients on a fun way. No cold calling. So look for that email, and it will start at $9, but the price is rising. Okay? 11 o'clock EST. The price is rising, but that is why I want you to get it your hands on immediately. Okay? So there's no reason to wait. So thanks everybody. I enjoyed this training, and take action. Thank you so much.